there's been some things, and people have talked about certain things, and you know, I am an employee of Walmart, or as they would call it, an associate in Walmart, and I'm not one to hold my tongue, and I think that it needs to be said, and I think it's high time that somebody makes a stand. Um, Several issues, and later on I'm going to post other topics, but as far as this particular section, I want to talk about the fair wage, if you will. One of the problems at Walmart is I mean, I've been at Walmart this time since '04, so we're right at 6 years, a little over 6 years now, and they have people that they've hired in off of the streets that come in with a salary or with a pay grade that is higher than mine, which is, I mean, you know, it doesn't bother me. I mean, I'm glad for the people coming off the streets getting a job and making some good money, and you know, more power to them, and I don't have a problem against those people. But the way Walmart conducts itself is through a buddy system, and we'll take care of you, you take care of us type deals. And once a year, we get a 40-cent raise no matter what you do. And as a manager, you know, you're told, even if you are doing an evaluation on another associate, you know, you mark up all these things, and you know, even if the person deserves the highest raise that they could receive, it's turned down by higher management and says that nobody deserves that. And I have complete issues with that, because there's too many people, and I'm talking strictly for my particular store, and I know that all stores are different but yet uniquely the same. But make no bones about it, I'm talking about my store, which is store 70 in West Memphis, Arkansas, and I'm speaking out for the betterment of the associates, of the people that I work with day in and day out, and I get to see them pour out their hearts in their jobs, and they do the best that they can do, and go beyond their normal job code, if you will, and it's unfair, to say the least. The way that they do it is, you're just going to get a meets expectation. What that means is that you're just basically just doing your job. The problem with it is that you have people that come in, and they'll start them off at $9.50, $10 an hour, which is more than some of the people that have already been there for 3 or 4 years. And it's unfair for the people that are there, pretty much busting their rear ends every day and taking orders from a lot of people, and it's just disheartening. And they won't say anything because they want to keep their job. And don't get me wrong, I love my job, I love my store, and I love the people that are there. But you know, come on, fair is fair and right is right. And for me to sit back and idly just not say anything at all, and just bite the bullet, so to speak, it makes no sense. And I'm not a man that's going to hide behind his salary or his pay, and just laugh it off as, oh well, they'll just have to work up to certain things. Now I know this doesn't sound like it makes a lot of sense to some people, or maybe not to a lot of people, but if you are a Walmart associate in store 70 at West Memphis, Arkansas, you would know exactly what I'm speaking of. Now if you're not an employee of Walmart and you have your good job, think about it like this. The job that you do right now, every day, you get up, you go to work, and you do what's right, and you do your job, and then you go in for your evaluation, and then you get your little raise, and everything's all good. Then all of a sudden, instead of you being able to move up into a better position for the company that you're working for every day, they hire somebody in off the street, and the job that they're doing is important. I'm not going to say that it's not important, but it's important, but it's not the job that you do. It's not the job that you do. and then they pay them $2 or $3 more an hour to start out doing a job that is less of a pay than what you're doing. And that's the situation that we're in right now. It's not a fair waged managed store, and it's a strict buddy system. And the way you do things is if you get on the good side of certain people that's got authorities, then you pretty much get a good raise and everything's overlooked, and you pretty much get your way. But if you don't, how do you say it? If you don't kiss booty, then they have a pretty much problem with you, and then they say that you're a problem, or that you have issues, and then you just meet your jobs. I know people that are supposed to come to work every day and just clean out the bathrooms, and they're called maintenance people, but yet maintenance people will go through and they'll clean the bathrooms and try to keep the store clean, but yet they'll make them go outside and push shopping carts, or they'll make them bust up concrete and fix this and to do these things, which is not what they get paid to do. You see my point. A lot of people want to talk about we need a union. I disagree with that. This is not no ploy to try to get a union in there. I don't want to pay no waterhead any of my money. Just now I got to listen to somebody different talk. It's not that. I just want Walmart to be able to see that Sam Walton, when he started Walmart and started building the corporation up to what it is today, he based it on two things. One was his customers, and secondly was his associates. And he knew that if he had happy associates, he had happy customers. If he had associates that could partake in the company, then it felt like a family, and that's what he wanted. And it's not been that way now for several years. And I don't know, a lot of people think that I'm slashing Walmart or trying to downgrade Walmart. It's not that I'm down on Walmart. It's just that I want them to be able to see that there are concerns in the corporation. And these people that are sitting up and making big bucks and making a lot of money, they deserve it. They deserve those. They've worked their way up, and and they've worked hard to get where they are. And tip my hat to them. But they need to not forget where they came from and the struggles they had coming up. And now they have within them the ability to change some of these issues. And when one has the ability to change an issue and refuses to change it, then what that means is they simply don't care about those that are underneath them, that are actually making their salary and paying their bills for them. I know I'm going to have some feedback on this. I know some will be good and some will be bad, but like I said, I've not said anything derogatory. I love my store. I love the people in my store. But it's just time, just like our president says, it's time for change. Well, that's not excluding Walmart. It's time for change. It's time for the people that are in charge to listen to the complaints of the associates, and let's get back to the Fair Wage Act. Let's get back to the proper pay scales. When I first started at Walmart, they had what they called a good job, to where you would get a 50-cent raise, and you get a little button that you would wear on a smock, and by doing that, you was able to go and you would strive for that excellence, or you would exceed your job, and you would go beyond what your duties or what you're called to do in the store, and to better assist customers and other associates and the management team. And your reward from that was a 50-cent raise and a good job button, which I received 3 good job buttons within the first 2 years of my employment, between 04 and 06. And that's gone away now. So if you walk into our store and you see the people that are sad, that's pretty much the reason for it. Alright, until next time on this Walmart issue thing. Talk to you later.